Hi friends, welcome to 10-Minute English Stories, the best place to learn English with simple, heartwarming stories. If you are a beginner and want to improve your listening, vocabulary, and speaking, you are in the right spot. Today's story is very special. It is called The Boy Who Lied to His Mother. This story has a powerful lesson that will touch your heart. So get comfortable, listen carefully, and let's begin. Have you ever told a small lie to your mom, just one tiny lie to avoid trouble? What if that lie made your mom stop believing you when you needed her help the most? What happened next changed everything for a boy named Timmy. Listen till the end to find out. In a quiet small town in America called Green Valley, there lived an 11-year-old boy named Timmy. He had short brown hair, big brown eyes, and a smile that could light up the room. Timmy lived with his mother, Mrs. Emily, in a small yellow house with a pretty flower garden. His father had passed away when Timmy was little, so Mrs. Emily worked very hard every day as a nurse at the town hospital. She woke up early, cooked breakfast, packed Timmy's lunch, and still found time to hug him and say, "I love you, my son." Timmy loved his mother very much, but sometimes he was lazy. Every day after school, Mrs. Emily would say in a gentle voice, "Timmy, please clean your room and finish your homework before you play games or go outside." Timmy did not like chores. He wanted to play video games or run with his friends all the time. One afternoon, Mrs. Emily came home tired from work and asked, "Timmy, did you clean your room like I asked?" Timmy looked at his messy room, toys everywhere, clothes on the floor, but he did not want to clean, so he smiled and said, "Yes, Mom, I cleaned it this morning." Mrs. Emily was happy. She hugged him and said, "You are such a good boy. I am so proud of you." Timmy felt happy for 1 second, but inside his stomach felt heavy. He knew he had lied. That was the first lie. Soon, more lies came. The next week, Mrs. Emily asked, "Did you finish your math homework?" Timmy had not even opened his book. He said, "Yes, Mom, it was easy." She believed him again. But at school, the teacher called Mrs. Emily and said, "Timmy is not doing his work. His grades are going down." Mrs. Emily came home worried. She asked, "Timmy, what happened at school?" Timmy looked at the floor and said quickly, "The teacher is wrong, Mom. I did everything." Mrs. Emily wanted to believe her son. She sighed and said, "Okay, I trust you." But the lies kept growing. One evening, Timmy broke a glass plate while playing ball inside the house. Crash! Mrs. Emily heard the noise and ran to the kitchen. "What happened?" she asked. Timmy was scared. He said, "It was not me, Mom. The neighbor's cat jumped in through the window." There was no cat. Mrs. Emily looked sad, but said nothing. Every small lie made Timmy feel worse inside. At night, he could not sleep well. He thought, "Mom works so hard for me. Why am I lying to her?" But the next day, he lied again. He started to believe that lies were easier than telling the truth. Then came the big day. It was Saturday. Timmy's friends called him. "Come to River Park with us. We will climb rocks and have fun." River Park was far from home, and the river there was deep and dangerous. Mrs. Emily had said many times, "Never go there alone. It is not safe." Timmy really wanted to go, so he told his mother, "Mom, I'm going to John's house to study together. John lives very close. I will be back before dinner." Mrs. Emily smiled and said, "Okay, be good and come back on time." Timmy ran out, feeling excited. He met his friends, and they went to River Park. They laughed, climbed rocks, and played near the water. But the rocks were slippery because of rain the night before. Timmy stepped on a wet rock. His foot slipped. He fell hard and twisted his ankle badly. Pain shot up his leg. He could not stand. His friends got scared and ran to find help, but they were too far. Timmy took out his phone with shaking hands. Tears were falling down his face. He called his mother. "Mom, Mom, please help. I fell at the river. My leg hurts so much. I cannot walk. Come quickly." His voice was full of fear. Mrs. Emily was at home cooking dinner. When she heard his voice, she remembered all the other lies. She thought this was another trick. She said in a tired voice, "Timmy, stop it. You told me you were at John's house. I am busy right now. Come home if you are really hurt." Then she ended the call. Timmy stared at his phone. His heart was breaking. He cried loudly, "Mom, please, this time it is true." But she did not answer. He felt so alone. The sun was going down. The river made loud sounds. His leg was swelling. For the first time, he understood how much his lies had hurt their trust. He whispered to himself, "I did this to myself." Luckily, an old man walking his dog heard Timmy's cries. He helped Timmy stand and called an ambulance. At the hospital, the doctor put a white cast on Timmy's leg and said, "You are lucky, it is only a bad sprain." Mrs. Emily got a call from the hospital. Her face turned white. She ran to the hospital as fast as she could. When she saw Timmy lying on the bed with the cast, she started crying. She hugged him tightly and said, "My baby, I am so sorry I did not come right away." Timmy cried too. Big tears rolled down his cheeks. He held his mother's hand and said, "Mom, I am sorry. I lied about the room. I lied about homework. I lied about the plate. I lied about where I was going today. I wanted to have fun and I did not want to make you angry. But today, when I really needed you, you could not believe me. It's all my fault. I promise, from today, I will never lie again. Never." Mrs. Emily wiped his tears and her own. She smiled through her tears and said, "I forgive you, my son. I love you no matter what. But remember, trust is like a glass. Once it breaks, it's hard to fix. From now on, we will be honest with each other, okay?" Timmy nodded. He felt light and free inside for the first time in many weeks. From that day, Timmy changed. He cleaned his room without being asked. He finished his homework first. He told his mother exactly where he was going. And Mrs. Emily trusted him again. Their little yellow house became even happier. Friends, that was the story of the boy who lied to his mother. So what is the life lesson? Never lie to your parents, especially your mother. A small lie may feel easy in the beginning, but it breaks the trust between you and the people who love you most. When you tell the truth, even if it is hard, people will always believe you when you really need help. Honesty makes your family stronger. Honesty makes you a better person. Always choose truth. Thank you so much for listening all the way to the end. If this story touched your heart, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you never miss a new story. Tell me in the comments, have you ever told a small lie? What did you learn? I read every comment. See you in the next 10-minute English story. Stay honest, stay happy. Bye for now.